Hotep. This is Shaka Ndugu Kemet. My website is www.afrostyrly.com/English. I used to give out my YouTube account, but you never know how long it's going to be there because you have some homies who are being disrespectful, and when I check them, they go and flag the video, and then my account gets suspended, like it just happened recently for 2 weeks, allegedly for hate speech, only because I responded to some very very disturbing statements. But it's all good. So obviously this is a Tekken, an Obelisk, and that's the one that was actually in Kemet. And behind it you can see obviously the Eiffel Tower. If I'm not mistaken, this was given as a gift. And I read that they wanted to actually give both of the Tekken, or actually the Tekken Noob, if you're talking Pro, both of them, but it was so much trouble to transport the one that they just gave up for the other one. But don't quote me on that, like they said, because I just read, you read so many things, so I'm going to get closer of the Obelisk. See, this guy is basically standing here all day, and he has his little cup in the bottom for the money, and you can see a few of them every now and then around Paris. I've seen him before. It's probably moving, but anyway, that's not what I want to show you. Gives you an idea of the size of the temple, because that Obelisk is actually in the front of the temple. Basically they're breaking down, like I'm not sure if you can see if it's too much shadow, but they are breaking down how they transported it. You can see the boat. It says that the Obelisk was put down off his base in Egypt, and it was sent for France on the ship Le Luxor. Actually, it's Le Luxor. I think it's Louqsor, which is probably a French way of writing Luxor. And the captain of the ship was Verninac. I'm gonna see if I can see Kemet maybe on the side. I'm gonna turn around. This looks like Latin, looks like Latin, so I can't read that. Okay, let me turn on the side. Just because I've seen a picture, and Kemet was supposed to be on that Obelisk. I think somewhere towards the top. But I don't seem to see it yet. Some of you who can read the Medu might be able to see it, but I haven't seen it so far, so it might be another Obelisk. Not there. You have a lot of cartouches, you probably notice. So obviously there's a lot of Sultan or Nsu, however you want to pronounce it, a lot of kings' names. I can't see the name. Oh yeah, actually there it is. It's Kemet. Well, I don't think you'll be able to see it. I cannot zoom with this thing there, because this is actually a mobile phone. It's not a camcorder, but I don't know how to explain. I don't even know how well you can see because there's so much sun. But it's around the top. I cannot even point it. Like I can point it, but because there's so much sun and shadow, I cannot see what I'm pointing to. But anyway, those who know the Meduneta, they'll be able to see Kemet. You have the symbol for Chem, then the all, which is the symbol for M, and then the symbol for T, and the symbol for town or city. I mean, if you can see it from there. And I didn't show that side, did I? There it looks like, no, that's French this time. Okay, I guess, okay, I get it. What's written there is the same thing that's written on the other side, but this time it's French. And it says he was in the presence of King Louis Philippe I. And they say who was put there by the name of the engineer, which is Mr. Lebas, or Lebas, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. And he says, at the applause of an immense people, of a huge people, like a lot of people, the 25th of October, and then you have the year, but you know, I can't read those Roman years. It's, you know, those of you can go ahead. And I'm showing you this side. There's some further breakdown of how they took it down to transport it. There is actually how they erected it, I think. Yeah, that's right, how they erected it in Paris. This place is called Place Concorde. The metro or underground or tube is called Concorde. If you want to come here and see it. So once again, they are digging our swagger. And it is what it is. This is an artifact. This is not a copy. This is not a... You know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to start there. There's a lot more. We're going to deal with a lot more. But when I say more, I mean M-O-R-E. Oh, there, this is the Arc de Triomphe, which is... well, anyway, I ain't doing a tour of Paris. This is about this. It's about the ancestors. This is about our African ancestors. This is about facts, not fiction. Believing is not knowing. If you are not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. So whatever you teach or defend, if it's not part of the solution, it's part of the problem. If you want to teach that Africans are living a jungle life, that the best part of the planet Earth is Arabia, that black means death, then it's on you. But as far as I'm concerned, that's not part of the solution. And once again, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. To which is on. According to, I believe, the international laws, according to the law, you are allowed to disagree with somebody's teaching. It don't mean that you hate this teaching or do you hate the person who came with the teaching. It's just that you disagree. And you are allowed to disagree. Now, if you want to be a fence rider or a groupie, I guess you want to agree with everybody and respect everything that they tell you. It's on you. But disagreeing is not disrespecting, it's not hating. Hotel. By the way, for those watching by now, my name is Shaka Ndugu Kemet. My website is www.afrostyrly.com/English. My YouTube account is IFRO. Excuse me, that's IFROSTYLY. And it was blocked for 2 weeks. Thanks to little homies, but the video is on Daily Motion. The video is on Daily Motion, and I might put the link. I'll see how I feel. See how I feel about it. Hotel.